Hmm. All right. The saga continues. Welcome, lads. I see a few of you are back. Welcome, welcome as always. Hope you all are having a good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is. Random divine drops. Alright, let's see if we can get into some crafting tonight. We haven't had to really craft anything. We also got to do Varashta things, and we got to get back to some speedrunning. I need to get everybody to build guide on this. Like, the final build tweaks and shit. I mean, I know, like, a cast on crit comment isn't anything that's particularly interested, but I haven't found anything that, like... When I was searching for it, I couldn't find anything that would tell me as to what's actually decent here. Like, when I was looking for Temporalis builds, it was literally just do Fabgana, that's it. There's zero other information. Is Alpha's Howl even worth anything still? Worth a div. I don't really care. I don't think I care about any of this. Oh, I have to take an item. Okay, sure.
He'll choose.
History left its mark.
If anything's even relatively important here. Nope. Actually a pretty solid little freaking roll on all the expeditions, but there's nothing interesting in here. I guess we're mostly after XP anyway. May as well run it and see if we are gonna eat shit on something. I think we're gonna turn the other way. No. We're gonna grab this. And we're gonna this, and we're gonna pick up this, and that should hit everything that we needed to hit. And we can grab whatever we need off of these. Then we can grab these. And then we have a billion of these freaking explosions. So I guess we're just gonna path over to the side. For no reason at all, other than we can. And we still didn't reach the final one. God bless, whatever. Quiet chat tonight. You guys haven't, people haven't showed up yet, I guess.
Not yet. There. Take you. A lovely creature.
Good morning, Xavier. How you been today, sir? You are my first friend today. Everybody else has been shy. Nice, Sickers. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. You know, I need to be practicing speedrunning instead of running this. Crafted another ring with your guide. Super clean resource. I appreciate it. What's up, Artox? Hell yeah, brother. The guide being clean is awesome. We definitely have put in some work, and that particular one wasn't just me. Do you have a YouTube suggestion on build archetypes to try? I played a Rampage Bear Shaman. It's been pretty fun. Nice speed and nice clear. I have a video suggestion in the Discord. You can always suggest for me to play a build, and I do like fast builds with high clear, but let me ask you this, is it faster than this? Because that's what your bear build would be competing with. This is the speed that we're currently experiencing. I mean, I haven't played any druid builds. I much less never played a bear build, so it might be interesting to have in my back pocket. Especially, it's good to play a bunch of builds as a crafter because it'll give ideas on what people value as stats if I know the build. Like being good at builds and being good at maybe 75% speed with a headhunter or speed shrine. I mean, it sounds very slow. I think that's 40. I don't know. I guess the question is, why wouldn't I just put the Pathfinder in the bag then and play the Pub Gun Pathfinder with max speed? Where are you from? Originally or currently? 75% of your temporalis. I see. Yeah, I mean, that might not be a bad thing to play a Rampage Bear. How's the boss damage? I think I've seen Ranare play that in Temple, or some variation of Rampage Bear, so I wanted to see. I mean, that could be a very interesting idea. Good evening, Sleepy. Welcome, welcome. both if you ask like this. Why don't you guess where I'm from originally and currently? Because I've had guesses all over the world. Nobody has been even relatively close, by the way, when they guessed. Like, not even on the same continent type shit. Hey man, I crafted a nice amulet with your strat of Fracturing Spirit. Hell yeah. Had an idea and I'd love to hear your opinion. Do you think it's viable to start to roll level of skills with 40% qual and Omen that consumes qual, or is chaosing better in general? I mean, it's that's hard. That's very, very, very hard to guess because, like, I don't know. I'd have to look at prices, and it would. The problem is the viability of that strat is so weird. Like, 40% quality with a perfect exalt with a consume, and then you just requal it, and like YOLO. I don't know. It seems terrible because if it's a 1 in 1500 to hit the skills and you make it 5 times more likely, it's now 1 in 300. Are you gonna slam perfect exalts 300 times on average? I mean, even if we're wrong and it's times 10, you still have to slam 150 perfect exalts. It seems off to me. It seems like it's not a good idea, but I don't know. Have to actually run the math. Just at first glance, it seems like a terrible idea. My PoB is 400k DPS, tier 15, no juice, or second or 2, max juice, still pretty quick. Interesting. Currently, it's kind of wild to guess. I'm guessing you're from Scandinavia. Norway, Denmark, Sweden, or some shit. Sir, I'm from Asia. First of all, the dead center of Asia. I'm from Kazakhstan originally. And I live in the US now. So, like I said, not even on the same continent. If you've ever seen Borat, that's exactly where I'm from. I was trying to do it and hit it once in 4 tries, but I don't know if I got lucky or not. It seems like you got lucky because it should not be 1 in 4 because it's incredibly rare to hit the shit you need. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't try the bear stuff. Seems fine. Let me make sure my strength is still the highest. Yep, I would have probably felt it if it wasn't. Would you be able to tell me finish a bowcraft? Picked something cheap up, but I want to know the right direction to go. Have you seen my video for... Watch this video first. This video is very quickly becoming a prerequisite for me to give weapon advice. So once you watch that and understand it, come back to me and tell me and ask me the same thing again after you watch the video. And then I'll help you. I mean, I'll probably verify that you actually watched it though, so. But yeah. And I know this sounds cryptic. I just, you know, there's not a better way of explaining. Just watch it. Gilgear, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So the amount of videos that we need to do is piling the fuck up, chat. And it's like I only have a certain amount of sanity that I can devote to just videos, you know? So I don't know what we're gonna be. Like, I need to. There's a whole little plan in my head. I'm working on
History left its mark. Time to leave
making
mine.
sure that we have like essentially a library of videos to be able to. I'm building a channel on the Discord that basically has a like a new player start here type shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, beautiful. Um, to where we can send somebody out into the channel. There's videos ordered one by one, and I have at least some portions of it built, but I'm building a section for like League Start crafts, and it's just like links to videos and short excerpts on what they are. That way, somebody could, instead of looking at it at a YouTube channel and just going like, "There's a bunch of fucking videos. What am I supposed to watch?" They could look at the Discord and go, "Okay, well, this is the curated order. If I'm a brand new crafter, I should watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in order, and that'll give me a baseline on crafting and a good idea. I need some League Start crafts. I'll just go to the League Start thing, and then they're ordered rings, gloves, amulets, weapons, defensive pieces, whatever. I could just go pick out a bunch. If I need an expensive project, I'll just have a list of expensive. So essentially, like having a Discord organizational thing for the videos. So I have it in my head as an idea where we can build out a library, so to speak, to something where we could take a new player from I know nothing about crafting, but I do know what an exalted orb does, to okay, I understand my way around crafting, to I can feel very comfortable fucking around with crafts. And then the same thing for like a speedrunning thing, and then just have the essentially like a full package, being able to teach somebody how to craft, being able to teach somebody how to be faster at the campaign, how to invest the money and make the money, and at least have a couple of viable builds to it. So we have like a university course, if you will, in PoE 2. Not that I want it to be a course, but I want to have enough videos to be able to do that. Well, so here's the thing. It's not a full... I'm not typing out text. The info repository is not actually the Discord. The info repository is the YouTube channel. All I'm doing in the Discord is doing a couple of blurbs and putting the video link. Yo, Gently, welcome. How you doing tonight? How you feeling? Evening Canlaps, welcome, welcome. So, Gently, have you caught the tail end of what my vision or thinking is? I wanted to see what you thought of this. Let me know if you've heard the tail end. I have like an idea that I'm
History left its
sick in the
mark.
head with.
Time to leave mine.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We hit them all. Beautiful. But yeah, let me know if you heard it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, let me know, because then I can rerun it for you quickly, as to what I'm thinking about for my idea. But yeah, chat. I obviously, it's not just Gently, but any of you that are here are welcome to offer opinions or ideas on this. If this sounds good, if that sounds interesting, if it sounds absolutely fucking stupid. I'd want to know what y'all think on this. This really does take 7 business days to explode all the things, huh? I think... I don't know if I do mobalytics for any part of what I'm gonna do. I mean, obviously the build guide's gonna go mobalytics. But I mean, a lot of where this gets stored is literally just the YouTube videos. It's really hard to do a written format, Icarus, on something like this, because the amount of info that I'm trying to convey is so vast and it's so specific that like not having a video format to it just seems a little insane. I don't know how we'd ever wait a minute. Okay, so that's 3 here. Alright, that's still just 3. Well, that's shit then. Same one. That's yes. What do you think about Twister versus Varashta League start? I think it's preference, Jix. I think it depends on what you like to play is the answer there. My preference is Varashta only because of it being a majorly economic class. And the issue with Twister is early on, your boss damage is actual dog shit. You have to have a situation where the boss is in a place where like you can bounce stuff off the walls. Like, you know, the expedition boss? I had a friend who was needing help, and I was on the monk. And he was like, yo, I can't kill this boss because the arena has no walls. He's just in the middle of nowhere, and I do Z DPS to him. And he literally did. He did no boss damage to the guy. And I walked in with a bonk monk and, like, 3-shot him. So that's my apprehension of early League Twister is when you're poverty style, and I very much play poverty style. Ooh, these are something. Ooh, well, it's just 3 nulls. Wow, streamer gets excited for 3 nulls and 2 divines. What is this? Probably shit. Okay, probably shit that we don't care about. Beautiful. Alright, well, we'll run this. This is gonna probably give us something. So I don't know about... like, Twister's not a bad League starter, but when you compare it to Varashta, Varashta has it all. I guess it has the worst clear out of the two. So, where Twister has, like, the better clear, but the one thing Varashta absolutely lacks is the jank of... the weapon set, moving with whirling slash. Just the whole whirling slash check is repugnant to me. Even the tiny little bit, like I crafted a sample Twister build, and the little bit of mapping that I ran, just it was not nice. Looks like our boy Gently popped in and he ran off. That's alright, we'll catch him later. So, trying to do about a couple hours tonight. Not anything long. I got work in 9 hours. So, figure if I stream for 2, it'll take me half an hour to an hour to fall asleep. I'll sleep 6. There'll be time to go to work. We could live with that. So in the 2 hours tonight, while we're doing some warm-up maps and doing a little bit of play, I'm thinking about we need to make sure we're doing some speedrunning, but a if you guys have any craft requests or anything else that you all are particularly interested in, let me know. If there's anything specific you guys want to see, or like questions or direction or ideas. I mean, otherwise, I'm not gonna do shit I don't want to do, but we'll see if we're gonna do a little more speedrunning tonight. Because that Varashta needs polish. And just the general speed of the axe definitely needs polish. The top players are PBing at 27 minutes on Act 1. Like, if 27 is possible, you guys, us being at 39, 40 consistently is a travesty. We should be 33 to 35. And by we, I mean I, right? Like, with the amount of campaign practice that I run, I should be able to get 33, 35 PB. And like 36, 37 consistently. I'm still making some silly mistakes with how it's working out, and there's still some... I don't know if it's time for me to study fucking Grim Tangle. I hate that zone. And I've looked at its layouts, and I don't want to memorize them. They're just ass. I lose a lot of time in the tombs, and the tombs don't really have a really good way of generating, like the... Tomb of the Consort just has a bunch of variants to where there's not even a point. You just sort of like make good decisions and feel it out. Enjoying the speedruns. Hell yeah. Well, we'll probably end up in the speedrun mode here because we did a fair amount on this Infernalist, and we're gaining some levels, so you know that's good. We'll see if we can get us an Alder Legacy and run a couple of Omega Juice maps, and then transition into speedrunning. Maybe do like Act 1, Act 2 on Varashta. Have you guys actually see the transition? Because I've only done the full transition on Hardcore, which was in a very chill mode, more in the I don't want to die mode rather than let's go as fast as we can. This feels very comfortable though. This sort of like, I think we found the build, chat. Okay, I think I understand the video. The weights are crazy, but so the prices of the weapons are now. I get it, Slade's just trying to learn how to craft for next league. Perfect. Send me your weapon. You understand the risks. You have been prepared. You have been warned by the Federal Trade Commission. You know exactly what you're walking into. The rest of responsibilities on you, and you are now a prepared client. So go ahead.
Fill that tome, yeah?
Alright, so we have this. Guess we'll path through these and then see what happens. So it's an 81 Warmonger. What are you trying to do with this 81 Warmonger? What's the bit? I'm a filthy casual console player and still trying to get Act 1 under 1 hour. Yeah, I probably need to do a gigantic overlay of guides, not just on the layouts, but on what to do and what to look out for and like tips. There's really not any good literature on guides, unfortunately, on that campaign. Like, you could try to emulate what Guide That Died does, but I think the tips are kind of sparse. It's also hard to balance giving too much or too little information. Fizz, Flat Fizz, Proj, Surpass a crit damage, the classic. I have a Surly's too. Okay, so first things first. Why are you crafting on an item level 81 bow? Question number one. It can't roll T1 Fizz %, so That's the first question. The second question is, why is elemental damage with attacks desecrated if you're going for a Fizzbow? I'm guessing it's a blocker, so it's actually not unreasonable. But then the third question is, why is crit not fractured? Was already fractured, was 1D, LE damage was for blocking. Okay, so just because it's 1 divines, does it mean that you should craft on it, sir? Like, you need a fractured crit tier 1 if you're gonna put that sort of money into a bow. There's so much wrong with what you're saying. Like so much wrong with what you're saying. You have a non-max rolled attack speed fractured for some reason. You're gonna have to divine this thing. Divining a fizz weapon is horrible. Crafting a fizz weapon is horrible. You don't have a fractured crit on there. Like, just throw this bitch away and move on with your life is honestly the best advice I can give you, because this is wrong in every direction. You're gonna end up spending 5,000 divines to make a bow that's worth 800. It's not worth it. I don't think you understood the video. Are you in the Discord campaign codex? I think that's the speedrunner compilation of knowledge, but I don't run. I'm not positive. I am there, but it's all that shit. It's there, but the information is like, it's like some basic layout stuff and some chatter. There isn't like a comprehensive guide. So Sleepy, if you wanted to actually make a bow, first of all, you needed item level 82 because you're gonna have to have tier 1 fizz. You can't spend this fucking money with an item level 81 bow and have tier 2 fizz on it. There's no point. Your 2 fracture options are crit chance max rolled, so 5 to crit chance, or fizz percent, also max rolled. 179% fizz fracture or 5% crit chance fracture. Those are your only 2. And the problem with this craft is that it sucks. For bows, you can't block with wed. You have to block with accuracy, because accuracy is item level 82. So if you roll that, your other thing is bricked, and you are gonna end up having to finish with your flat fizz on the desecration. So you will have to basically have crit chance fractured. You will deal with the process is like this. Ideally, crit fracture, chaos for percent fizz, desecrate block accuracy, whittle for hybrid accuracy fizz, whittle for plus proj, which by the way takes like 2,000 or 3,000 divines. Whittle for either attack speed or crit damage, whichever one you want, and then you're gonna remove the accuracy desecration, and you're gonna Omen of Light for flat fizz for 6 mods. If you want a 7th mod, then good fucking luck. I mean, there's that's all I can tell you. And this sucks. It took Fubgun like 3 mirrors to make this. Early on, when shit wasn't as expensive as it is now. So, why? Like, if you're gonna spend that much time, just go mirror Fub's bow. It's 1 mirror. It's 4,000 divines. That's less than what you're gonna spend crafting one, and you'll get a better bow, near perfectly divined. Like, just stop with the madness, dude. It's not just that it's not organized, JP Vari. It's that it's got a distinctive lack of information on what people actually need. Like, it's enough for me because it's got the guides, but like, just farm over the headache of this craft. I appreciate it. It's not only that, it's just it's not worth it at current market prices. Like, that's not a craft I want you to learn. That's not a craft you need to know or learn. Like, you don't need to know how to craft bows to be successful in the game, to be a successful crafter. In fact, if you know how to craft bows, like, if you truly really know how to craft bows, you're already advanced. You don't need me or my content at that point. And if you don't know how to craft bows, then you don't need to start today. It's not gonna give you anything good other than headache and a bunch of casino feels. Bow crafts are particularly ass. Imagine getting Hinakore's lock finally when you effectively quit this league already. That's why you got it, bros, because you don't care. The game knows. The game knows. It senses your fear, Morkvets. It knows your deepest, darkest desires. What is that? Oh shit. Six. Alright, I don't even know why I'm re-rolling this.
Not yet.
I don't really even care. Let's just get past this map. Good day, sir. I fear no one but my wife. That's a good place to be at. You should always fear your wife. She can kill you anytime she wants to. But on campaign codex, it's actually the information that's here. All they have is layouts. They don't have an actual, like, if a new player wants to get into it, they're not gonna tell them a breakdown of, like, these are the tools you need, these are the things you should do, these are the options for builds, like, this is the breakdown of the pathing, these are, like, the tips and tricks on what you need to know. None of that's on the campaign codex. It's just layouts. My will only mentions my mother and nobody else. What if your mother was the first attempt and you were the second? Then everything would go to probate in your estate, which means your wife gets it. So instead of just killing you, now she kills your mother and you put an innocent woman in the line of fire. And GG. Come on, man. This is easy shit. You should have thought of this way before you wrote that will. It's not helping anybody. And her husband and kids. She don't have to kill the kids. It's just you and your mother that are in the will.
Invader! I need more time. Swell!
Yeah, she has no reason to kill the children. If the money goes to the children, she's the executive of the estate. I almost died there for no reason at all. Probably shouldn't have done that. I probably needed to consider not dying. Not I don't have children. I mean, my brother and sister. That's how heritage in Russia works, I see. Fair enough. It's also probably completely irrelevant. It's quite a bit harder to amass an incredible fortune in Russia than it is in some of the Western countries. Alright, so that one's terrible. See if this one is just as terrible. Jigs, thank you for the prime. I appreciate you. That's not good. Alright, is this good? Okay, these are the two best maps. And that's it. Okay. This game just really does not like us. Like a lot. Oh, you'd be surprised. Yeah, sure. Alright. So I'm gonna give it one more set of travel maps. To basically a set of looking at 3. And then we're gonna go into speedrunning if we don't find ourselves an all durable set.
It right away.
It's like there's no point Aldoring. Hey Abudora, how you doing? There's no point in freaking sending an Aldors on like a 2 grand map, like on a 2 grand Aldors. The chances of getting a +7 are absolutely nothing, as they are. So. Come on. Alright. So we're gonna hit that without an Aldors, and we're just gonna push forward. I can say I cannot wait to have the Temporalis bits on freaking League start. Like, I can't wait to have this level of speed fucking a day into the league. Well, not a day. A week into the league. When it's like... when all you're doing is running maps. You thought she was going anywhere? That's cute. She's chilling right now. Played a bit earlier. How's the build? Are you enjoying it? I think we found the one, Abudora. I think this is it. The runic fork made all the difference. Both the life as extra ward and the 300 flat ward on it. Now this is a 5 instead of a 6 wards. 5 socket fork instead of a 6 socket. So I would probably ultimately end up landing on a 6 socket fork with spell damage. So right now I'm missing 100% spell damage from it, which isn't like that big of a deal because I don't really like to screw around in PoE. I do a lot of my building and like thought process by the feels of it all. So I don't know exactly how much increased I have, but I know it's a fair amount because it's on every jewel. Although maybe it's not a fair amount, maybe it's not that much. Maybe 100% increased is a pretty big deal. Honestly, I don't see gameplay behind the Temporalis. You just press a button and blink through the whole map, exploding everything. Correct. It's not for gameplay reasons, sir. That is exactly the point. You press one button, you blink through the whole map, and you explode everything. That is the gameplay. Killer Canuck, you're absolutely correct. That is what I'm there for. That is what I want. And plus it's for the money. It's the money. We're just a slut for hire. That's all it is. That might be something. It is not something. It's not very much of anything, as a matter of fact. But whatever, we'll take it. I could probably just pick this. And what? Grab that. Really nothing, so okay, cool. Perfect chaos. Beautiful. It's a good ending. What else would someone want? Peak gameplay. It's like playing Gigabonk Monk with less buttons. Sign me up. It's like playing Gigabonk Monk, but you don't have to dodge roll, and you don't have to aim, and you don't deal with power charges. You just press one button, and the world is set on fire. Now, I will say, this does not function on low budget whatsoever. It is not feasible on low budget. Well, actually, the Temporalis portion is not feasible on low budget, and it's like, duh, but no, the ward is not enough. I guess it's just a brass dome with like 1200 runic ward is what's necessary. Now, come to think of it, 1200 Runic Ward Brass Dome might be a solid defense layer for any and every build, actually, now that I think about it. Like, that's just straight up 1,000 life. Early on, I might just click that on whatever. You know? You know, I can't see shit. I don't know if there's ground effects. I don't know anything about anything. Some divs are dropping, though. Hallowed Focus is probably not great, but I guess we'll click on it and see if it's worth anything. Early on, you don't have exceptional Verisium, I guess. I mean, if you do some expeditions, it'll just drop. I don't think it's unreasonable to look for a day 2 or day 3 Brass Dome, because the fucking thing is like, I don't know, 5-10 exalts or something. It ain't worth shit. Just equipping 1,000 ward on a 2,000 HP Pathfinder, Deadeye or something, or like a Huntress is gonna be absolutely bonkers. Especially early on when the extent of your defense is like you're barely res capped and you know you're looking at like 200 ES and 1,000 EV or like 800 EV from your body armor. It's literally not shit. Just having 1,000 flat HP pool is like pretty significant. Was that a 20 spear gem? That was a 20 spear gem. Are they worth anything? They're worth at least a couple of dollars. It's crazy how many divvies and stuff drop in PoE 2 compared to 1. I mean, this is also like... Yeah, true, there's a big difference, but it's also pretty juice content. Although you can't get that level of loot in PoE 1 no matter what you do. So there's definitely that. Fucking headhunters not letting me loot. Holy, how about we don't? Alright, and that was that one. Your crafting skill would make challenge build content like that very entertaining. Would you consider doing themed build challenges like Reap Blood Mage or Detonate Dead, Detonate Living, Cooling Threshold, Stack, Fireflower, Infernalist, stuff like that? Jesus Christ, that was a mouthful. It would probably be very entertaining. The only problem is I will hate playing those builds. I like crafting. I don't actually like playing the shit that I crafted for. So, but there's gonna be some kind of like a thought process on why we're crafting it. So I think it would be a really solid idea actually. That's 11 divs. Do I need to upgrade any of my spirit gems? Probably don't particularly care, do I? Cast on is maxed out. Charger egg is not going to do anything. I did put charger egg on, but I don't have infusion of power. Which I could, technically speaking, instead of cooked, put infusion of power on here, and then it's just permanent crit cap. Let's see our Sparky Spark. Hold infused is 72%. Yeah. Thanks for considering it. Cheers. Yeah, no, I mean, a little question to American, how the hell your week started Sunday, yet the weekend is Saturday, Sunday, so it's a start and the end. It's so indecisive. I didn't make the system, bro. I just live here. I don't fucking ask any questions. And I did more than just consider it. I think bro, I will probably do something like that. I don't know the build ideas. I might make a channel for like give me ideas, because one thing I hate doing is like hunting for that shit. It's like I don't mind actually executing on it, but the searching for it is not my forte. So that that is something that I would probably need y'all's help with. So, embodiment of death and possibly infusion of power. Let's see if we are, because I don't know that cooked really does that much. Fusion of power and embodiment of death. Like this, like this. What? Seriously? Oh, it's an amulet. It's an amulet. It's an amulet. Okay. Okay. Big Dumbo. Yeah, I will take crit cap. Yes, thank you very much. I will pay 300 divs for crit cap. Yes. Yes, I definitely will. I definitely will. Not even a question about it. Especially considering we're not wearing Adonias and we can resell the cooked one. Yeah, sure. 500 divs, and we can like list this for 400 or something.
I'm sure someone will want that. Price lowered.
Interesting that these have not sold. All right. So now at this point, we actually have crit cap in a map. That'll be interesting to test. We just picked up a bunch of damage. Now, what I would want to know is, so this is 25% more crit. So the 72 goes times 1.25. That surely's got to be enough. I mean, that's 90. I mean, Headhunter crit caps us either way, so... Permanent charges. Sparky Spark? Where you at? Sparky Spark is at 100%. So I'm wondering if I could start dropping crit chance nodes. Because if I can start dropping crit chance nodes... This is where PoB becomes incredibly useful. And the beautiful part is, like, I don't even have to hit anything to consume the charges. I could actually fucking... I could check that in the hideout without Headhunter, so it's 90%. Technically speaking... I mean, without Headhunter, I'm near capped, so I don't have to drop crit nodes. But I could drop crit nodes.
What is it?
Time to change plans.
Some of the strength to int.
Yes.
If I do drop those, what else am I dropping? Where am I dropping crit nodes? I mean, these are crit bonus 22. I mean, those are really good nodes. But it could drop 3 and pick up a bunch of crit bonus for those 3 crit chance nodes. That's actually 2. Ooh. Only 2 is not really enough to do any sort of fucking around or traveling anywhere. But I could start moving them towards cooked. And taking cooked itself is really, really nice. I could take these crit chance nodes out. So I could take 5. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking hello?
What is it?
How can I perfect
Hello?
myself?
Yes, sir. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so we run this, we dropped some crit chance, and we're 77 now, and Headhunter will cap us, and we picked up a bunch of bonus. So that. It's probably not that much damage in retrospect, but we'll see. Alright, so that's a unique map and a boss. Single. That's the second. Is there anything else? No. Okay, that's ass. That's ass. Okay, so it's 1. That's 2. Ugh. That's still not good enough. PUB said I get at least 20% more damage and ice strike from the falling thunders, so my build is really improved using 2 skills instead of 1 button as you suggested. I mean, I didn't suggest 1 button because it would be more damage. I suggested 1 button because it's a lot comfier to play. But then again, I do need to realize I'm talking to Morkvets of all people. So you definitely like your weird shit. So my suggestions probably don't really land. Like, I don't want to use 2 buttons if I don't have to. I am so very happy pressing a single one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, like this. Okay, cool.
Endless drudgery.
What is that you're doing? Are you refreshing the logbook node things? It's not refreshing. So the logbook nodes are tied to your inventory. I'm not re-rolling them, say. I'm just trying to catch a sneak peek on what's in there. Every map has a rumor associated with it. When anything in your inventory changes, like an item gets picked up and dropped, it changes the positioning of the rumors. So if there's 5 maps in there underneath and it shows me 3 rumors and I move shit in my inventory, it'll give me different rumors. The maps already exist either way. I'm just trying to peek beneath the curtain, if you will. So, like, what I mean by that is, let's look at this one, for example. This has these rumors. Then I move, and these rumors are still the same ones. Then I, like, pick stuff up, drop it, and these rumors are still the same, but one changed. You see how this one has, this is a map, this is a map, this is a map. That is the seer. So it cycled them. The seer and all three of these maps are still there. I'm just trying to rotate the list of the rumors to give us. Yeah, I mean, it's not meant to be that way. You're only supposed to see three and that's it. It is absolutely the dumbest shit ever. I hate it, but, you know, smart people, much smarter than me, have figured out how to fool the design into giving us more information than what GGG's intended. I'm sure this is getting absolutely nuked. Like, this is not going to be a thing next patch. They're going to kill it with fire. This is the most anti-GGG thing ever. But it's here for now.
Make a puppet.
I kind of want that big fat fucking crit chance stack though.
My king nears.
Because being at 90% is better than being at 70. There's something else I can adjust for not dropping cooked. That I can forego, because that's 30. But this for 3 is like 70 for 3. Do I give up 3 somewhere else? If I give up these 3, that is basically just a whole cooked node. I could give up those. I could give up 4.
Yes.
Time to change plans.
Alright, so this should grab it, and it's like 86%. I think 86 is fair. 2200 crit bonus, 86% crit chance. Headhunter will cap it, and we're chilling. Not showing every rumor is the most stupid idea you could possibly imagine. Agreed. Let's gamble multiple dozens of divines on how many maps you get. I know PoE players are generally degenerate gamblers, but not to that extent, hopefully. No, I mean, it's stupid. I don't think anybody likes it. When they fix it running, Elder Saga will be way more gamba, 100%. Oh, nice. So it could reveal the guaranteed Saga map when it might not have showed otherwise at first, just by picking stuff up and moving it around. Yeah, you don't have to fully pick it up. You just change anything. You lift the thing and you put it back to the same place, it'll cycle it. Alright. This should be just a single boss map. This build is, like, I know it's weird, because people are like, oh, how much interaction is this build really? You're just blasting a map and, like, not doing shit. This is weirdly satisfying to play, TBH. That's the part why I love Temporalis, is, like, just blinking over cliffs.
I need more time.
I mean, that, and this is just, like, so much faster.
If it isn't Traitor himself.
I call upon the stars.
You gotta wait for this guy to drop his shit, because he could drop expensive things. He won't, but he could. There's a chalice. Actually, don't we want this? Oh no, we don't want this because we have no mana. But this could be really good for somebody. This one's actually, this high roll of it is worth a bit of money. The mana rune doesn't exist. Oh, yeah, no. Wild. But yeah, I guess running sagas will be riskier if they fix it. For sure, it'll be riskier. Yeah, the mana rune doesn't exist, and the like the Uhtred thing, the other like the support gems, they apparently don't exist neither. So that's why, like, I just pick up and put down the scrolls of wisdom, and you could see that like nothing's changing on this one. So this is obviously just a 3 rune. You could see that nothing has changed because these just got ordered in a different order. So this is ass. Old as Ice is a good one. Origin of the Fall is a boss. So far, I see 2 maps. It's absolutely dog shit. Both of these are. Alright, one more map, and then we are through with this bullshit. Let's go one more map game. One more time. I don't know if you guys have seen that Instagram meme where it's like, I think it's British, like, you know, there's the America's Got Talent show, and there's like a British version for it. And it's the one guy that's in he does like a construction dude's jacket, and he does the song the one more time, and he's just bouncing around the stage. I don't know if y'all have seen that Instagram thing, but that's every time I say one more time, that's what I'm fucking reminded of, is that guy. And he's driving one of the judges crazy. He's driving Simon crazy. Finally level 99. Hell yeah, brother.
None may leave this accursed island.
It's 320 millions to level 100. Yep. If it were easy, everybody be doing it. Okay, that's 3. Please give me one more. No, not like this. Not like this. Like this. Give me one more. Give me one more. Don't be a bitch. Give me one more map. One more map. Game. Why are you such a dick? Why are you such a dick? Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna click the elders on it. We are probably not gonna run it now, but whatever. Alright. Here goes nothing. How many? 3, not a single one doubled. Of course not. So we got a 5, we got a single 7, and we got the lucky. Unlucky. Alright. Cool. So a full working week of farming, like 40 hours. That's 1,200 euros for me. Yeah, bro. This game ain't free, chat. All right, I am going to pour myself some tea, and then let's run this. We're gonna run a poll on Twitch. What? The poll's gonna go 5 minutes. What are we doing? All right, poll started. Not sure Diablo Immortal would be that expensive. Be right back, chat. You know, finally some craft on the craft stream for a change. Assuming people vote for it. You are a single vote. It's so hard to craft shit this late into the league. We don't have any money, chat. We are broke.
Yeah, meet the market.
Like, what do we even craft? That was totally not my vote. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a Viet Pharma Licitsen. Nice. I got bad news for her boy Morkvets. Considering the latest poll results, the people said, fuck yo crafting. Alright, we've seen enough. Who could I sway? Nobody. The streamer's already starting.
Sorceress, you were banished. The Marraketh fiend is getting away. Stop her.
It's 2-2. Hey, yo, nice. When's your birthday? July? September?
They will suffer for this.
You guys are still gonna have to figure out what I should craft anyway, so it's not like it's all over on the speedrun.
I would appreciate it if you could. Reach Clearfell. Find.
Death comes swiftly here. I should keep moving.
He says, who could I sway? Still 2-2.
Power can hide.
Still not over
when
for you,
least
buddy.
expect.
I know you're playing one button builds. That's like a 0 button one. You can't convince me. What? Which one's a 0 button one? Varashta is a 0 button build?
His sickness controls him. Inspiring.
Okay, you still have to press 2 buttons. Varashta is more buttons than fucking Spark endgame, buddy. I don't know if you've if somebody has given you the news flash, but Varashta is not a 0 button build.
The first step on my chosen path. He bore the mark of corruption. I know it.
Elton, please come. Friend of Smith, now if you could just take a look.
Oh, that fucking shit actually went down. I need to click notes. I need to grab minion skills and MS. I need to go talk to Una because I can actually afford to buy shit.
I've collected these over time.
And if I can buy it,
What
I
do
have
you think?
fire spell skills on there. Fuck. Nothing here. Okay, whatever.
Stay
Fine.
safe if you can.
I guess we wasted a minute. Wasting this minute is really not great.
He will not survive long without assistance.
for the help.
Now then,
Perhaps
I
that's a
will-
speaking of stars. Let's investigate that remnant. But look here. Oh, shite!
Sell after I don't get it for free. What are you talking about?
See? I told you we'd make a fine team.
Aren't you baited? This should have the gem down below here, and it does. And I don't think the exit is this way. I think the burrow's this way. Yeah. And the exit is like this way around the fucking corner.
Invader! Is still. Stay still.
Didn't get spell damage, it sure did. Felt like it got spell damage. And this is gonna be like this way somewhere. Not this way. This way. Yeah. 5 minutes. Disgusting. But that's my own fucking fault. I don't know if there's a point wasting an AUG. Yeah, honestly. Fuck that shit.
Sorceress, you were banished by your account.
Identified items sell for more gold, and you get free identification right after Red Veil. Morkvets, you have no idea what you're talking about, brother. You have so little clue, it's hilarious. First of all, they don't sell for more money. Like that belt I identified sold for less. There's a variance to how much they sell for. Second of all, I am never, ever picking up Count Lachlan's ring. You don't get a free identify after Red Veil. You get the free identify if you pick up Lachlan ring and you sit through a long ass animation after both tombs. I'm not holding that shit for that long, dude. There's a very good reason for why I do what I do in a speedrun, and none of what you said has anything to do with it, sir. What are you clicking to skip text? Left click and spacebar both at the same time. If you can hit the spacebar on the right timer as you're walking up to the NPC and you slap spacebar just at the right moment, what's going to happen is you're going to break the entire text completely and you won't see any of it.
Your sickness controls him. Inspired.
Control left click for passive, and you have a button in your settings that lets you fast allocate stats. Just rewind the stream on YouTube or on Twitch, Morkvets, and look, the belt got less expensive. The belt went from 128 to 115 after identifying. The blue items are not worth identifying, generally speaking. They need to be sold on ID'd. The rares get more expensive after identifying. The rares are worth selling. The rares are worth IDing. The blue ones are not. If you want to test go around the miller like 2 or 3 times or something and click on the record the gold values before ID and after. You will see if you assume 25 for ID scroll, it's never worth IDing the rares. I mean, it's never worth IDing the magics. It's worth IDing the rares.
Names.
Now, I-
Speaking of, let's investigate
I
that
can't
remnant.
do that yet.
Right, we got the spell damage. I'm not trying. Maybe we could get spell damage again. Interesting. Yeah. So you ID rares, you don't ID blues. Of course, I forget and still sometimes ID blues, so nobody's immune to that shit. This is the Transog. We might get lucky on here. I'm actually gonna check the top side. Sometimes fucking Barris spawns here. She didn't, bless. I wasted like 3-4 seconds just to re-verify. Int, don't care. Spell damage, bless. Bless. Spell damage, very good. Barra. But
I can't do that yet.
staff, all that bullshit. I think I need to go down from here if I remember this correctly. This is ass. We don't care about any of this. If I remember this correctly, along this wall is the camp, and immediately after that is Grellwood. These fuckers have a lunge attack that is deadly. Are we... There it is. That is a 4-minute exit. That is a good pace. Tajin, I should have went right. 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 Fucking idiot streamer.
A powerful magic is woven through these roots.
Alright, we're gonna take XP because we can. And we're gonna see if we RNG into anything good. We got a skill and a support gem. We want support. An early unleash for Spark is gonna help with Ariadne a ton.
To think they dare doubt me.
Alright, we got some Augs. This is gonna be here. If we walked out of here... Okay, come on. Don't fuck with me right now, game. I shouldn't have gone right. What is this layout? Brother. What are we doing? There she is. Alright, checkpoint, tap it. Went down 9. Huh. Imagine.
Vile sorcery hangs on the air.
How about that Ariadne fight? That is hilarious.
The forest seems overrun with these strange growths.
Like 66 wolves on my tail. Not good. I don't think the exit is this way. I'm running this way anyway. I think I'm wrong. I think I'm very wrong. I think I'm wasting a lot of time. I am. But I'm already here, so that's the bottom point. That means the top point should be around here somewhere. So then the exit is there. Let's what is that? This is then it? Or where? Here? It doesn't matter because it can fucking exit anyway. The tree is like here then? The only logical sense that this makes is if the tree is right here in front of me. I hate this fucking zone so much. Like, if the tree is not there, then where is it? Brother. Ow. So, 1, 2, 3, what is it? Is it like further down to the right? Is this like spread out this way? Somebody show me where the fuck this diamond is. There it is.
This tree has an abundance
Jesus
of energy.
Christ, 8-minute fucking entry. I could be leaving Red Veil. Plus 2 minutes. This is...
I thought the Ezomites
Um,
dead.
Oh, this is fucking
This
bow
must have
tie
been
open.
some battleground.
I haven't had bow tie open in a long time.
Ugh,
Alright, in a bow tie open, we go this way.
no matter. Your death comes.
We touch this thing, it doesn't give us shit. I think bow tie open really sucks at Varashta.
I need more time.
Alright. Strength. Selling to trader, few ID through talking to Sin, is it more profitable? The thing is, we don't get Sin until Act 2. Went down 9 gold. Oh my god, I never really got anything less expensive for my dia tested at the very beginning of 0.1 League. This is a strange decision, IDK. So you sell everything blue unidentified, even when identification becomes free. It never becomes free in a speedrun until Act 2. By that point, gold doesn't matter. You don't take the ring from Lockland on League start. You'll see. Alright, so if he's supposed to be here, and he is. Alright.
I need more time. Now, Battle Lord.
Take whatever we can carry. And exit out of Red Veil. That's horrendous. Alright. We had bracers. We don't care about anything else. Goodbye. Goodbye. We have a 3. Like this, and we have nothing, so we're gonna take a level 3 lightning bolt. I'm gonna hope for a transmute scroll.
I would
The spell damage is pretty important. We check for minion skills on the helmets. We don't get it. We're leaving at 11 without anything good. Holy, this run is ass.
What happened? And here. The grim tangle. Bye. blocked for now.
Alright, touch the checkpoint. We get to run through this shit. If you don't touch the checkpoint, you don't get to run through this shit.
I need more time. Fall before
Kind of want that rare item. But I think I need defenses, and I'm gonna get fucking shit on if I don't put something. I need the level 3 skill gem from here. We're gonna grab the Storm Rune and just pray that we're not gonna get owned. Alright, God bless. Contagion to the rescue. Best skill in the game early on.
stay still.
I would like a transmute orb. It gives me an AUG. Of course you give me an AUG. Why wouldn't you give me an AUG? I really would like a fucking transmute orb by the time it's time to fight the next level of bullshit. Alright. So, you are going this way, and I believe you. Blue wolves. We don't like blue wolves. We really don't like blue wolves. I don't like where this is going, but it seems to be the answer, and it
The
is.
runesmith seeks these inscriptions.
Talk to this idiot.
What's this then?
Alright, Mr.
These
Idiot, come on.
inscriptions.
Do your
I've
RP.
never laid eyes on them before. Give me a moment.
Cool, blimey.
We find
Alright, we're almost 6. We get ED here. Put chain on ED. By the way, encounter my first Fallen Skies today. Visions of Paradise works still? Yep, it just worked earlier on stream today, sir. I just did it.
Haunted bones.
Alright. Okay, so ED and Orb of Storms. ED and Orb. Ring, I don't care about a ring, but I'll take a ring, sure. I don't think it matters. What I really, really, really want is a fucking transmute game, please. Can I have one transmute one time? Jesus Christ.
I can't do that yet.
Alright, nothing. Alright, this is money. I think that might be one of the tombs here. It is not. This is just me getting owned. These layouts are so bad. That's tomb 1. Is there tomb 2 right around the corner? I don't think so. I think with my luck, she's in the center there. It's not. She's over here. 16 entry into the tomb is pretty shit, but we don't have a
Witches
choice
are not
here. We
tolerated
check
where I
both
am
sides.
I shall deal with her.
It's not this side. Not this side either. because we picked up an extra support. I don't know how much we care about that chain on ED, but we will take it anyway. I mean, we get boss, so I think I'm gonna skip that shit. Just go for boss. This is gonna suck, I think. Either way. Transmute orb? Anybody? No transmute orb. You are such a bitch. Alright, so unleash on contagion. Hello. What is the zone boundary? Presumably that. Wheel tile. So this direction, and presumably, okay, very nice. But I want my Regal from here, so do I have to spend the fucking time again? Don't love it.
You will have eternity to regret your intrusion here. Rend your soul. I will end your meaningless life. The spirits yearn. Rend your soul. Perish. Cut down.
Can't do that yet.
Succumb to the Empire.
Fight's taking forever.
Your
Another
demise is
og.
welcomed.
You
I
are
am
such a pain.
Our victory is
I don't want to fight Lachlan like this.
resist us. Let this graveyard erase their stain on the land.
Alright, we're gonna town. We'll see ya. It's late into the working day. Good night,
Finn
Morkvets.
makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming. It's beautiful. I accept.
Don't care about any of that. Minion skills, we have to take that, especially because we're going later in. Mana drain with spell damage, not great.
That one's
Freezing
fun for me
shards
as well.
here, sure. If we can get some freaking level 3 firebolt, maybe. Gain his extra fire, probably okay. Still level 3 firebolt or anything.
Here's what I've got.
We'll have to hold this.
That'll do
We're
some
gonna
boiling.
take our lucky talisman, and we should have a bit more damage at Lachlan.
Rejoin your kin, lost one. I I will remember you.
You see how we didn't take the count? Shit. We leave the ring on the ground. If you don't leave the ring on the ground, then you are punished next time when you go into town with like a 9-hour long animation sequence. Contagion has a leash.
You there, over here.
I need more time.
Didn't get a regal, but we do have the Act 2 set up, so we just need to get through. I mean, at worst, we can always play on an Alk. Freezing shards, mana. Holy, you are trash. Alright. Farmlands, we got him. We got our shit. So, I think the dude is like bottom corner here. It's not bottom corner. He's right here, which is actually decent. And then this support, I could put it into chain. Then at that point, my boss damage doesn't actually get any better.
Robbing one! This land is not yours to plunder. Now don't move! I need more time. Get back here, creature! Enough of this! I can't do that yet. I need
He
more
stunned me out of
time.
fucking empowered spark. That's hilarious. Could a respectable time be had without gem swapping? I mean, to a point, probably, yeah. I mean, I think a respectable time definitely can be had without gem swapping. It just really depends on your definition of respectable. I don't think gem swapping is omega mandatory, but it sure helps a lot when you do it. See, like, in Gormus's PB, he's already in the manor about to fucking be fucking up Geonor. I'm only walking to farmlands at 25. Alright. Una's hut. Don't care about this.
Una
Box.
will be most pleased to see this.
1. Jagged. No void. Alright, we go. Just in front of us. Get blocked. That usually means it's the exit is right there. So we go around it.
Victory is mine!
Or skill gem. That's That's our exit. Eight is really not the play here. Holy shit. 9 is like okay. I don't love it.
I cannot control this much flame. This village is beyond saving.
To clear, I need the spell damage. You guys can hear me. Yeah, you can hear me.
I have no space for that. Cold, take me.
What's up, Timu bro? How's work? It was fucking it was pretty decent. It wasn't anything to write home about, but it was good enough. Holy, that's bad. Okay, fine. That's goodbye. It was alright. Could have been better. Could have been worse though too, so all around it was fine. I am gonna need so many levels. So many levels. So many levels. That one's bait. So we gotta go this way. I really don't like fighting this guy. Low on resources, but it is what it is.
Stop. Just wait. Surely we can.
Ain't nothing I can do about this.
Great Wolf take you, bastard!
The Marrakech do not forgive, nor do they forget. I can't do that yet.
Kill our criminal! Justice will be served. The guillotine drops. You.
So hard. That is so hard.
Sorceress.
I don't know how to get the weapon bits. I don't know how to get the weapons to a point where I can handle stuff with that sort of RNG. Oh, these speedruns are brutal sometimes.
The Marrakech fiend is getting away. Stop her.
Not the best energy you've got, so just go with it. What do you mean not the best energy? Like, in terms of how I feel about the run, I just don't know what to like. I'm not 100% sure how to end up playing this. Because we need to be able to get these runs handled. Like, you're back from work day, so not in 100% form. Yeah. Maybe.
Death comes swiftly here. I should keep moving.
But it actually feels really powerless to like walk into that and not having a level 3 freezing shards or lightning bolt at least feels really bad for that boss gauntlet. Like, maybe there's a chaos wand that I should have picked up that I missed. Like, there's definitely some mistake that I made on the weapons. It feels there's like a small optimization that I'm missing that's going to make a huge difference.
Inspiring. By Garokan! The first step on my chosen path. He bore the mark of corruption. I know it.
Please come.
Plus 25 seconds is normal variance.
There's a bee. Now, if you could chum. Anything take your fancy?
His burden is heavy. He hides it well.
And like the caster weapon makes such a difference.
Milady, over here.
He will not survive long without assistance.
Not yet.
Thanks for the help.
Now I will.
Speaking of, let's investigate that remnant.
But look here.
Oh, shite! See? I told you we'd make a fine team.
Full on Transog. Sometimes the chest spawns over here. So we need to check, make sure it didn't. And it's fine. Mana, that's great. Transog wasted and no immediate spell damage. Instant pain. Morsk23, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate you. Alright, so this is gonna be these wolves are so deadly. I think we walk into the boss room and fight the horde of wolves. Probably gonna end up dying to the horde of wolves. Didn't die to the horde of wolves. Spell damage would be so nice here.
My pet's hunger!
Not yet.
Swell!
Wild beast.
Alright, speedruns are done for the night. There's no way. There's no fucking way. I can't. We're on the comfort bullshit tonight. There's no way. Some nights are not your night. It's important to know when to not speedrun, because if you try to force it, like, if I tried to keep playing tonight on the speedrun specifically, I would have... Like, it just leads to rage and frustration. Y'all don't need to see me rage. I mean, it might be entertaining for some of you, but just in general, like, it's not not incredibly fun. So considerations for the crafting bits. I don't know that prefix rerolling that mana to spell damage is like all that important. It's something, but I don't know. Like, I have 2 rolls of mana that I don't care about. Instead of that mana, I would like to have rarity instead of this mana spell damage. So the gear isn't exactly perfect. Obviously, this is a tier 2 settle on crit chance. And go turn off Cam to rage on his race. Yeah, he got owned, unfortunately. Like, he got absolutely fucked. I haven't seen round 2, if round 2 even happened, but yeah, like, sometimes you get owned in racing. There's no fucking, you know, it's hard to deal with that stuff.
Speed.
The biggest, I mean, having good RNG is obviously a big deal for Angormus because he won so many. Like, I'm sure he's got like the expectation and shit. I just don't like feeling behind. I don't like feeling owned. I don't know why he didn't play as Comfort Warrior, but playing Merc. I think they nerfed a couple of Key Warrior things, and he practiced Merc. Like, he was fine. He had Merc down to 27 minutes.
Follow the river to nowhere.
I guess nervousness had something to do with it. I could possibly see that, but I mean, just playing on Mark is gonna be, it's just post Warrior nerfs. I don't know how viable Warrior is to play. Robert Slugga, thank you for the YouTube sub. Appreciate you. That's an absolutely necessary amount of comments, by the way. How's it going, Gently? Gently, are you around here for 2 seconds? I wanted to see when were the nerfs. Was there a recent patch? It was at the beginning of 0.5 with the rolling slam stuff. I think is what the problem was there. It was the 0.5 warrior nerfs. Gently, I had an idea to tell you. Wanted to see what you thought. Let me know if you're still around or if you're just here for a sec. We tried some speedrunning today, and turns out after a long day of work and chilling with a wifey for a little bit and not being like in perfect form, not very good for speedrunning. I could not hack it tonight. I could not perform. I was walking into Ramparts at 30 minutes, and that was just a little bit like, I have continued those runs before, and they were not right. So here's the idea I've had. This is something that I'm working on building. And I need opinions. Actually, the other people in chat, obviously, you guys are welcome to the opinions also. I need to know. So, with all the videos that I'm doing, I'm trying to build a section in Discord where it's like essentially like a university or a guide or whatever, like an informational panel. It'll be like new players start here, and then I'll just have 5 videos for new players, like a couple of basic crafting methods, how to use the different resources in a different video, the price checkings there, some basic tips for crafting, and like don't craft attack weapons. Like a section of 5 videos where a new player can start and they can have a couple of methods available to them immediately, a breakdown of everything. And a different section for like League Start crafts. These are the videos that I did for League Start crafts. And then a different section for like expensive aspirational crafts. This is the shit I did for exceptional aspirational. So just have like a section in Discord for a breakdown and essentially do videos like I have a backlog, but do a bunch of them to complete a full set. So to be able to have crafting basics and crafting principles and ideas and tips and tricks and like everything to go from somebody that doesn't know anything about crafting but knows what an exalted orb is to somebody that has some level of understanding of what crafting's all about to somebody that's very comfortable crafting, and then also have like a league start section for the invest and all of those, and I already have a section for the speed running and the campaign portion, but just essentially to be able to have a quote unquote university course in all things PoE. How does that sound? Is that absolute insanity? Is that like neither here nor there? Does that evoke any emotion to you? Does it like whatever, not a big deal? Is it something that sounds pretty good? Is it a little bit ridiculous? Well, like is it pointless? Is it awesome? Is it interesting? What's your sort of response to that idea? How does it make you feel? Is the question. And obviously that's a question not just to Gently but to chat also.
How useful.
Has value for sure. I would do a small sample size first, then get feedback from there. Talk about small sample size. I mean, I'm doing the videos that I want to do. I was just thinking about how to organize it and like have it be a thing. But you know what I mean? It might not be right to kind of make this something, if that makes any sense. Like if I focus on creating a all-around knowledge base, does somebody even care? I think you should focus on more demonstrative crafting knowledge for new players. Definitely your best audience will be the newcomers from crafting videos. Yeah. Says I would check it out because I need it. I mean, I guess what I'm thinking about in this case is a way of organizing this stuff, because currently if you just look at my videos, it's just a collection of random shit. And like while that might be entertaining or may have been entertaining to watch at a time, is that really something that helps people right now is the question. Like I can't just I would have a hard time just clicking the sending somebody to the channel and go, okay, click on this and just watch everything. Like, that's kind of fairly directionless, and there's too many videos, and some of them are outdated, and it's kind of gonna bog the people down and just go, okay, it's not really doing anything for me per se. It's how I feel about like just sending somebody out to, okay, now just go watch shit. I care. I learned a lot from the crafting videos. Thank you, Icicle Storm. Appreciate you. Focused an introduction to the basics. You do have a point. Agreed. And even then, your people want to hear it from you. There's so much to cover. Each creator seems to have a different idea on what beginner tips are because there's just so much to learn and so many places to start. Different creators have a different idea of what those essentials are. Well, and people have different learning styles, so different amount of people is going to respond to the creator and their vision differently. I think the game's crashed. So server error, of course there is. In my mind, like, people's learning, I don't think there's a universal, these are the basics and that's what you should know. I think, to me, like, the beginner, the tips and fundamentals is what provides somebody that doesn't have any previous understanding. Like, if you think about the competency model, you have the 4 squares. You have unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and unconscious competence. So you don't know what you don't know, then you learn it, and now you know what you don't know, then you practice it, and now you know what you know, and then you get mastery to where you don't think about it. You do it to where you're able to. So the very first thing is a basis for people to be able to go from, I don't know anything about crafting, and I don't even know shit, to like some workable model of existence of like, this is how I could view crafting. Like, what is it? What the fuck does it do? Didn't update your drivers yet? I did. Yeah, I updated the drivers and like set a bunch of stuff. The crashes don't completely non-exist. Like, they still exist. They're just nowhere near as bad. So it's more or less the idea of what can I give somebody a model of perceiving the game and crafting as a workable tool. It's like if you're a car technician, or you want to be a technician, you want to fix cars, you start perceiving through the tools that are given to you. Like, you start to figure out, okay, this is a wrench, this is a screwdriver, what can I unscrew, and what can I tighten and untighten, you know what I mean? Like, you get different tools, so if I give people the tools, they can start perceiving crafting through the tools, if you will. Like, I'm not necessarily... I could talk about it in a general level. Luigi, welcome. We're doing fantastic. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. I would rather learn from one beginner crash course than going from video to video, if that makes sense. So the problem with one beginner crash course is that you need to have a lot of different shit. Like, beginner topics are the basic and the early league crafting methods, the price checking, why you don't need to be making attack weapons, how to use the fucking website tools, what constitutes a good craft and what doesn't, how to price your shit, like how to figure out, is it worth doing or is it not worth doing. It's like, bro, there's a lot. Cramming that into one video makes it 2 hours. The editing and the talking and all that is really hard. What did I say the best build guide was for the upcoming league reset? I don't think I specified one, but I have one that I made. So if you want to look at this, you're on YouTube, so let me go to YouTube chat. This one's mine. So I linked you the one that I did. Can do top 5 tips for new players. What do I put in the top 5 tips for new players? It's like, that's really hard. You use the websites at your disposal. Don't fucking craft martial weapons. I don't know. You use the 2 methods. It's like literally just to watch my 5 videos that I recommended. Well, and I'm not saying that I do a whole new set of brand new videos for it. I'm just thinking about organizing the current aspect of videos through Discord and kind of building on that platform, if you will. That way, like if you were to show up to Discord and it said new players start here, you look at it, you're like, oh, this guy's suggesting I watch these videos in that order. I guess I'll give it a shot, like that type shit. This would be a massive edit and time invest, but that's what beginner-oriented means. If you want to go to be thorough, you'll have to decide that early. Being a thorough and foundational educator means you're constantly exposed to the flaws of beginners. This leads to the next step. Most people learn linear. 1, I pick a class to play and want to find a build, and I pick a class to play and find a build. 3, slowly stumble upon items I don't understand, seek answers. This would mean if you really wanted to be beginner oriented, do a beginner series, start as every class and explain it on the run, everything you see. I'm not convinced I want to be beginner oriented. Is your Discord free to join? It absolutely is, sir. There's nothing. Yeah, no, it's completely free. Hell yeah, gently. I think doing YouTube is central to getting people in here to pick your knowledge. I think doing the bare basics, we have to realize there's gonna be a flood of people who don't even know crafts. I want to have at least some semblance of beginner friendly. I don't know that I want like the thorough educational beginner content, because I already answer the question about what price checker do you use at least like 6 to 7 times a day. You know, it's gonna go to like 6 times per 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna only get worse from there. Especially when 1.0 drops. That was my fault. I'm gonna start needing commands for that knowing stuff. Sir, I was on stream with Corbin because we were doing... I was on Discord with Corbin on 0.5 launch. And mind you, that was like his biggest launch ever. because he's one of the main monk players. Martial arts was the most played class, and everybody wanted to try it and all that. Corbin normally gets from 20 to like 80 viewers on PoE 2. He's had 1,100 consistent viewers for like a week. The fucking questions about like how do I do rend was literally once every 10 seconds on day 1. On day 2 it was what do you do with the shark fin? I shit you not, every 5 lines. Like, people don't even bother reading other people's chat or listening to anything or looking at it. Brother, every 10 seconds, shark fin, shark fin, shark fin. Mind you, Corbin has a gigantic white text in the middle of his screen. Shark fin, 30% EVES armor. He's got a command, exclamation mark, shark fin. He has it pinned in the fucking message. He has a bot every so often answering the shark fin. And every 10 seconds without fail, people are still like, shark fin, shark fin. It almost made him want to quit fucking streaming, bro. I mean, listen, I don't know. But I don't know if I have the sanity to do that. If there's a flood of new people and they're like asking... don't get me wrong, questions are great. The same basic question over and over again, like, I don't have a problem answering a few times a day, what price checker do I use? But imagine, what are your trigger words? I'm not telling you, because then you'll just use them. He should dress up as a shark fin and just own it. So that is forever known as the shark fin incident now. I'm used to babysitting, man. Been a supervisor for 8 years. I get asked the same shit over and over and over. There's a limit to it, right? Like, imagine if there were people just popping in here, like, every 20 seconds asking about what price checker to use. Like, the chat doesn't move. The chat doesn't move fast enough here, but like, man, that was a tough league start. It literally fucked with his mental. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all for that shit fucking with his mental. Sipsky, welcome, welcome, welcome. You've arrived. He says, fuck, poor guy. Yeah, it was definitely something. I say all that to say that the pure beginner focus might be bait. Yo, Andrew Man Sour.
History left
You might want to cater to pinnacle mentality in crafting. Well, see, the content that I originally both enjoy myself the most and I think is lacking the most expertise, if you will, or just the general direction. To me, it's the mid-range stuff. The things for, like, people that are like, okay, I know how this shit works, and I know how to work it. Okay, Elder Saga for free. We'll take that. Just gotta not die on the way to it. It's that mid-range crafters idea. And I like doing it. And it's also like it doesn't really exist out there. Most of the content is like, here's what an exalted orb does, and here's what a prefix is and what a suffix is. But for people that already understand that, it's like, now what? Alright, let's hit that. And we're gonna skip the very bottom one because there ain't nothing on it anyway. And we get these. We get these. Get a double here, so I guess we get to like backtrack then. Sure, that doesn't matter. Let's just click them over here. It doesn't matter. Do you only play PoE 2? Do you play any other titles? Titan Quest, Last Epoch? Just curious. Keeson, what is Shark Fin? I knew you were going there. What brings you joy? Honestly, like, making a shitload of money on PoE brings me joy. I know that's like a worn out concept, but like that's probably it. Like passing that on to people, having the power to just say fuck it, I don't care if a divine drops, I'll leave it on the ground. Like getting to that stage definitely brings me a bunch of joy. Strong builds like blasting this type stuff is very, very fun. And so like as far as like videos and teaching people, I think it's gonna be it will be about finding that balance, because while I don't want to be complete beginner friendly, I want to focus more on the people that are a little tiny bit more experienced. It'd be very silly not to have beginner content, considering 1.0 is coming around and there's going to be an influx of people that have no idea how this game works. It's gone install. You want people that want to learn but are not going to ask you the pretty elementary shit. So teaching algebra is your joy, basically. Oh, that means I'm out and I suck? What do you mean you're out and you suck? No, no, no. It's not like everybody brand new. Sipsky, on the question of whether I play other things besides PoE, I do. I don't do Titan Quest. And I won't do Diablo, but I'll play some PoE 1. I played some Last Epoch. Most of my other titles are actually different genre. What I would like to play, I don't know that people are gonna watch it. It's Deadlock. It's one of the games that I definitely love. And then the Undead Legacy mod for 7 Days to Die, I really, really like. The Helpful Myth. Sir, you are not out and you don't suck. You are fine. Oh, I'm very much almost dead. Holy. That was 25 ward. The thing with 7 Days to Die is I don't like the base game. I only like Undead Legacy. I was about to eat it. The base game, first of all, doesn't have enough guns or enough progression. And it's over too quickly, and it's too gifty with its resources and everything else. It would be like playing PoE 2 and like every monster drops a divine. Divines would lose their value completely. I need a new fun build to try. What's your budget, sir? How much are you willing to spend on a new fun build to try? You know, we never finished our hardcore journey on Varashta. We just kind of stopped on the last interlude. He's a boomer, so he has money. New question. Where do you get cast on Ignite? There's no cast on Ignite. It's cast on Elemental Ailment, generically. Unless there is. Honestly, I might not be the guy to be asking those questions because I have no clue. You've tried most of the metas. What are you looking for in your build? When you say you want to try a new build, like, what does your heart tell you? What do you want out of it? There's one red cast on your buffs. It's a cast on blocks, sir. Alright, I need to head to bed. First day for a new job. Have a great night, buddy. I appreciate you gently. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate you being around. Good luck on your new job. I hope that it all goes well. Let me know how it goes tomorrow, because I'll be streaming. Myth, are you also done streaming for the night? Or are you gonna be on later? Peace out, Smiles. If you want to start up your stream, Myth, it might be, it's gonna be time for me to end. I want it to end at midnight and it's 12:20, so it's gonna be a good time to call it here shortly. I am off Tuesday, Wednesday this week though, so tomorrow's stream's probably gonna be longer. This build is like really fun for me to play. I don't know. I'm quite enjoying this. I might be back. So we did the pretty strong map, so that was like reasonable. Pulled out an Alder Saga. We almost died. The build is not completely brain dead, but it's also not like Omega hard to play either.
Time is of the essence.
Too soon.
How much are all their sagas these days? I think they're right under that 35 mark, I think. Yeah, 36. 35 to 36 are about the standard things on there. It's not horrible. It's not great, but it's also not horrible. So yeah, I guess I get to decide on the content positioning as to what we want to prioritize. Still, like, having no beginner stuff whatsoever is gonna be pretty silly, and I think a mistake.
Darkness descends, and with it, your end.
Do you ever do any currency sniping? What do you mean currency sniping? Like the arbitrage? I'll do it early league for just like basic startup of currency. I don't generally do it later in the league. This one only had 2. Alright, lads. We're gonna be winding down. I think after, give or take this map, I'm gonna call the night because I got 6 hours until work. So it's gonna be, well, 5.5 hours until I have to wake up for work. So it's gonna be a long day tomorrow.
I need more time.
R.I.P. Why R.I.P.? Oh, because I'm gonna be struggling. It's alright. That's the life we chose. If it were easy, everybody would be doing it, brother. Fantastic. Alright, chat. We are gonna go see our friend HCRIP. He is pretty good at the game, and he is a good dude. Been hanging out with us on chat for a minute there, so we're gonna go see him, and I will drop you off with him. Say hi, and then we will be back tomorrow, a little bit later for the stream like tonight, but we can go longer with the stream tomorrow, and we're gonna be finishing the amulet video at some point here soon, so you guys will have a bit more beside, like, we'll have a full bouquet of the league start stuff, and then there's gonna be a Varashta guide, and there's probably gonna be an Infernalist guide. That way there's like a uber late game and a league start variation for builds for people to like level with, and just be very economy driven, and then we'll go from there. So appreciate y'all sticking around. You guys are fantastic. Y'all are awesome. Boys, we're heading out. I will catch you all